Hello, everyone. I think I'm at the right place. Silly me, I was on the wrong class. Okay, 3 pots today, Scott, of coffee. Yeah, but your coffee, it's a little bit weak, right? Yeah, 1 a.m. Ollie. Scott just started his day there. That's what I thought. But you didn't go to work today, Ollie, did you? Okay, well, welcome. I was reading all those news there. Welcome to Create on the Fly. Tonight's gonna be one of my cup of tea because we're gonna do scenery, and most of you know I love scenery, but I'm gonna crank it up a notch. Believe it or not, I decide like maybe 15 minutes before going live to do. I'm gonna get involved with some die cutting in this. We're gonna do spotlight, not spotlight, but triple time stamping. um, so, but you didn't have to get up. Well, you had to for going to Laramie, I guess. So I'm reading and talking. My goodness. So we're gonna do triple time stamping, and it's been a long time since I did triple time stamping. So I think this is gonna be fun. I'm using Under the Moon and Loveliest 3. So that's the two stamp set I am using today. The die is going to be the decal rectangle. So that's an online exclusive. Now, yes, take some Benadryl. I'm going to do rash. But this is not delicate. What you guys laugh at me. I am not all that fussy thing. It's not my cup of tea. And it's not my cup of tea the way I dress the fussy thing. So I'm a plain Jane, okay? Completely plain Jane. And that's what make me happy. Um, the decal dye, that's pretty plain for me because it's nothing fussy, right? So I'm going to be using the glass mat, and I got a great news about the glass mat. Starting next week, Wednesday, I was counting the numbers there. Wednesday, if it's July 3rd, it will be available to customer. First, it was available just for when people joined the team and such during celebration. It was a special promotion. Now, the glass mat will be available to all while supplies last because it's under uh, online exclusive. Make sure to check my blog on July 3rd or the 4th. I'm going to have the printable list on the 4th there, or I'm going to maybe put it on the 3rd too. Because I had another blog ready to go on the 3rd. Um, I'm going to flip that around because we get bonus days too, but I will make sure that you get that. So I got the printable. I know a lot of people, yes, it's nice to sit online, but you like to have the printable. It's just a printable. It's by the time you're going to print it, maybe stuff it sell out and such. But I got a blog post that explained everything about online exclusive. So let's flip this down and let's start. You know what? You get coffee ready, the other one get water. And I'm going to be honest right now. I think you guys going to have to sit without glue dots tonight. I don't see much glue dot happening. Maybe it will be some, but it's not that much glue dots. So here is the lovely, lovely glass mat. I know other company got it too. What if you got a glass mat? I'm telling you, it don't matter if it's this one, another one. I mean, yes, I would like to say you need this one, buy it from me and such, but that's again, that's not my style. A glass mat gonna make day and nights different into when it come to uh, sponging or blending and such with ink. Our glass mat gonna come with this. I get a lot of glare, right? What about this? That's better. Um, this year, I'm gonna use that tonight the way that I like it. Me, I'm gonna put it on this side. Maybe I can move that a bit there. It's just I want you to see. And I put my ink pad on it, so then it stopped. It's really not completely, but it stopped the sliding. Like here, see how much it slides. This is rubber. Here you can put your spots, you can put your like your block, whatever you want to use it. Some people like to use that for re-anchor, like when they watercolor. It's many use. Another thing that is awesome, it's this lovely um, rag. I say a rag, it's not really a rag. It's the same fabric than our chamois, but very thin. So that, and when you get it, you just rinse, wet it. When it get dirty, rinse it under water. Boom, done. So it is awesome. Terry is testifying there how much she loved her glass mat too. I'm telling you, it made day and night. If you're one that was a challenge or you find it more difficult to do, sponging and that, this is going to make a big difference. Okay, so I got, this is a quarter sheet here. This one, I grabbed two white sheet. I want one for the inside. Okay, it's gonna work. 3 3/4 by 5. It's gonna work for the inside. We're gonna start, because I'm doing a triple stamping. I like to start with a full quarter sheet. The reason why, it's because when I cut, it's easier. So let's get started with that. And can you wash the cloth that come with the, you know what, people ask that. For me, I just pass it under clean water, or you can let it soak in just the sink, and that's going to loose up all the whatever the ink in it, and then I rinse it. You can add a little bit of Dawn liquid soap, the blue one, I absolutely love it, and rinse it good. Don't worry about, see, I got some stain there and I just rinse it. That means it was love, and it won't, see, it won't whatever transfer and such, so it's okay. um, a lot of people worry about that, the stand, and they get a heart attack when they see like my chamois. But you know what? It's made for that. But yes, you can use it. And the same thing with the chamois too. I really strongly recommend the chamois. If you didn't wash it for a while, let it soak in the sink. So no, the the ink will not stand the sink, even if you get a white sink. Our ink, it's water-based ink, so it's all good. It will not soak that at all. So just let it soak, rinse your sink, rinse this, you're good to go. And the reason why it's good to let it soak in the sink, it's because if you just rinse it, it's just remove the surface, because the ink keep on penetrate inside. So this way, it's going to loose up the ink and keep on rinsing until your water is clear. Very great question. I love it when you guys ask question. So we're going to start with Loveliest as a tree. Many people know about Lovely as a tree. That was with the longest stamp set, still hold the most sale stamp. That was Lovely as a Tree, was part of us for 18 years. Now this one, this O3, it's bigger than the one that was in Lovely as a Tree. So we're gonna do a night scene tonight. And after I put whatever I was doing, I'm like, shoot, I should have done not night scene, but something for 4th of July, because we get that beautiful set. What it's called, Light the Sky. And I'm like, well, I was planning to do that because this would have been a very nice 4th of July. So maybe I'm going to pop in, maybe, okay. I will pop in sometime this weekend or this week, early next week, for a 4th of July card. It's kind of a last minute, right? But so now I'm using night mossy meadow, the top and just the bottom. It went in between too. Don't worry about that. We will, I should have had a scrappy paper though. And I got one on my desk that I'm going to use. Now I'm using marker. You cannot use blend. If you ask me why you don't use blend, you cannot use blend because blend don't transfer. It's alcohol base and it will stay on your rubber. It will not transfer. Uh, you know what, Verna? Really, it's okay that it's purple, gray, or even if it would be black, we would see it. It's just show the love. Don't you guys? You worry about being stained and that. It's just show the love. Really, I wouldn't worry about that at all. I know some of you are OCD and such, but really, it's just show the love. It still worked great. You don't have to worry about it. Oh, Sharon, your birthday, your husband, tell him happy birthday. You know what? I did all this, but really I had to do my moon first. Silly me. So I'm going to use lemon lolly for my moon. It's going to be a full moon. And you see all the crevice in that. That is just like when you look at the moon, sometimes you get clouds over it and such. That's what it is. And in this, it's 2 and I use that for sunrise, sunset. Also, I got a video on that. This one, it's like over the water, but it don't have to be over the water. It can be over the plain. So where I used to live, down the road from here, the field in front of me was facing the west. I had the most beautiful sunset there. I mean, amazing. So that would have worked for that. Absolutely. Okay. You got that right. She said her first stamp teacher said stamp, etc., are tools, not jewel, and are meant to be used. Amen, amen, amen to that, Sharon. Absolutely, yes, yes, yes. So you can go any way you want. Here we go. See? Perfect. That's right, Scott. Most moon, it's not just, we've been having nice moon here, though. My goodness. Okay, now we got that. This, I don't know if it's still good. I'm going to try it. So I'm huffing on it because it's dry, you know. That's me breathing on this. And press this good. Ha! Voila. So now it's kind of dark for the tree. Usually I would do it in garden green and such. But remember what I said at the beginning? We are making a night scene. So I didn't want a light tree really. So I wanted darker. So now you see with my marker, this is the brown. And then I still got my green there and such. So that's why I like to have the two tone in my trees. Now, here comes the fun. I like to start with the sky. Anytime, usually I do, a scenery, I like to start with the sky. This time it will be dark. You cannot see. Well, see, I just gonna, oh, now I'm all cockeyed, for heaven's sake. I shouldn't play with that. I just put that there. So then when I do my, see, it keep it in place. Now, the beauty of this, like I said, you're going to start here. I am so sorry, the Butler. Here we go. So now, every 4th of July, you can think of her when you see all that light in the sky, you can think of her up there. Okay, now we're gonna, the reason why I start there, because if you start, let me show you. If you start right on the card, see, when you start, you get that dark mark. So if you always start on the glass mat or a scrappy paper, but the reason why I like to the glass mat better, it's because you can push it back to your paper. So now I'm gonna go the side here. See, I like to move that. Some people like to put temporary tape and keep it there. That's not me. I like to move my paper. Now I'm gonna go soft around the moon because I want lighter around the moon, like the moon would give some light. Now I went a bit heavy there, but that's okay because it's now I'm gonna go a bit on top of here. Okay, now I'm gonna get very happy and really put the dark color here because I want really to keep light around. So I just want to blend a little bit. Okay, so now I'm gonna keep on adding on the side. And that again, my best advice when you do any type of sponging, don't have to be a scenery, can be a sponging and such, you really want to let it sit before you're going to judge it because we are very too fast at I should have had the moon lower, and if I would have had the moon lower it would make it easier. And you know what, that's exactly what we're going to do because it's going to be hard for me to show you the other way. Okay, so I'm getting another piece of cardstock here. And the reason why because I want like the what I'm visualize, it's I want to have a glow around the moon. Well, if the moon is too high, it don't give me the chance to put that glow. So, are you guys busy? Well, maybe you're gonna have to come back and watch the replay and fast forward because I'm not busy. I'm not going nowhere. So, okay, that's mossy. I'm gonna bring my early espresso and do the trunk and the branch. And oh, dang gummit, I had to do the moon first. Okay, let's go back here. And we're gonna go lower. That's gonna give me a lot more chance to make a sky. Okay, I'm gonna huff on it. Here we go. Now I'm gonna put this more lower here. Et voila. Now let's get jiggy with it. And okay, we're gonna go dark on the side. See, I keep on moving the paper really. Now I can. Now I'm gonna go do my around the moon. Okay, now I'm gonna go soft around here. And I'm going a bit on top of the moon. Like I said, we see, and it's toned down a bit. But you don't want to go too much over the moon because blue and yellow make green. So then you're going to have a green moon. I heard of a blue moon, but I never heard of a green moon. Maybe it does exist. Okay, now what I want to do, it's really bring that super, super dark on the side here. Just keep around like a glow around, but the rest, and if you look at the sky, during a full moon or almost full moon, you get that glow around. Yeah, Catherine, you were late. See, and now I started over, so you all is good, right? See, I like the way it go up here. Okay, now I'm gonna leave it that way. And now we're gonna go with the green. I know I'm gonna use more blue, so well, let me 1 minute. Just a little bit there, because we're gonna have the glow of the moon. Okay, I'm gonna move on the side over here because I know I'm gonna need more blue. So I'm gonna just flip this, and I'm using mossy meadow just to get a little bit of green tone, but we're gonna put some blue too. So I'm going with my mossy meadow, and here it's gonna be very dark, all the bottom, very dark. But we're going to keep the glow. So when you look at the moon, we're going to keep the glow coming down. So we're going to go light more towards the center. So now I'm going very soft here, okay? Very, very soft. Like I said, we're going to keep a glow. Need way darker at the bottom here because the glow, but not that deep, I'm going to think. See now, you see the glow of the moon, right? Well, Scott, I just want to say if I'm late, it's something wrong. You know your brother. So Brett is never late, and if he's not early, then he's late. That's the military, and I think that really rub on me. So yeah, I'm not one to be late to the party. Okay, see how dark this get? That's the way I want to use the blue also. So now with the green, I am done. So I'm going to take that lovely chamois that we can get dirty, and I'm going to wipe. Now, because this is damp a bit, what I want to do, I would just let it dry, but because we're working, I don't want to spread the ink on that. It's going to do a Mod Podge. So I just going to wipe with a dry towel. Okay, now we're going to take the blue and we're going to go right on top of this here. This one, it's for some reason, this one, I never noticed that the blue's still like that. Usually I can wipe that right off. It's going to wipe off. It's just this one is just weird for some reason. Now I'm going to go very dark here. I get some green there. You know what? I got very lots of green. 1 minute. I think I wipe on top of it. That's why. Okay. And oh, doy. It's because I didn't change my thing. I was like, that's a lot of green. Yeah, I didn't change my ink. See, I got all that green now. 1 minute. I'm going to use another brush because this one it's wet and it get mixed. So I get blue on green and green on blue. 1 minute. I know where I can get more. I get another one here. Don't you worry, my friends. Okay. I was like, why it's getting green? Okay, back to Night of Navy. See that green there? Don't worry about that. It's all going to be good. Really get that dark. And now I'm going on top of the green. I just want a green tone there, but really during the night, you don't really see the color of the grass, right? There we go. That's pretty much done. Now I'm gonna put a little bit more right here because the moon don't go all the way. See, I'm just keeping it this way. See the light here? Et voila. That's a pretty nice moon. Okay. Yeah, funny, my green make green, right? Okay, now that is normal at my house or in my craft room. Um, I get inky thing. Well, grid paper can be like to other thing, but this really it is a green grid paper because you can stamp off on it and such. Um, and you know what? That would be okay not to purchase more grid paper because then we can save on that paper and keep on using this, right? Okay, now we're going to do Night of Navy. So this here, I'm going to have your attention just a little bit. I think I got an amazing tip. Okay, 4¼ by 11. We're going to score that at 5½. Okay, this is going to be our card base. Now I'm going to go 4¼ by 5½, and that's going to be for our mat. Now we're going to take our wherever it is, it's someplace here. Okay, just hold on. Here it is. We're going to start with our rectangle. The focus is this. So we're gonna, well, let's go there because from left to right, the way we count or the way we read, we're gonna take the biggest frame. Hopefully it fit. It does. You know what? Maybe I'm gonna have to skip that one. No, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Okay, gonna put that. Now the next one, remember that the next one gonna go on the blue. That's Night of Navy. The next one gonna go on. Don't you like it? I'm gonna go at communion, and my hand's gonna be kind of challenging. Okay. Now that one. Now the next one. See, we go in order. We don't skip any. Gonna come here. Then the next one. Gonna go to the other one. You bet. That's way to go. Another stamp set. Et voila. So we're going to do 3-layer triple time stamping. And then we're going to go to this one. That don't work. Okay, this go in the back of that one. Oh, I don't need another one. And this go in the back of that one. Yeah, because this one I don't need a backer because you know it's going to be the card base. So if you would want a backer on top of your card base, then that one would go on the card itself. And you know you would reverse that. So now we're going to stop there. I think I got it. I think I didn't do that for so long. Then we're going to take this. And the reason why I put that there, it's because I don't want it to move at all. Because I want, you know, my frame to be straight. And then this. Okay, ready? Now let's bring our die cut machine up. See, I'm going to have to place it on top because it's very important that we keep that straight. If not, our triple stamping is going to be Very funky, funky, baby. Okay. Let's have plate two. One, two, and then this lovely plate is very well loved. And okay, so now we're going to put that here. Make sure that it's straight. Now, because I got, rectangle or square, and that I always say if it's possible, start diagonal because it's a lot easier to start to engage in a corner than a straight line. That's going to make a big difference the way that your paper going to cut. So I'm not one that use a lot of the dies, but I think I get great tips with them. So again, anytime that you do rectangle, triangle, if you can start at a tip instead of a straight line, even if you do a border, start it sideways a little bit. And that's going to make a big, big difference when it comes to cutting. Now we're going to put that here and hold it with your hand until it engages and then roll on, my friend. Roll on. Okay. Now we're going to put that aside right there. Now we're going to come with our layers. And again, if you can, start diagonal a little bit and then roll on. Come on, everybody sing. 18 wheeler, whatever, roll on. Here we go. Now I got, if I would have a voice, I would sing for you guys. But you know what? This chick can stand, but cannot sing. Okay, now we're going to put that back in. Come on. Come on, come on. Okay, now we're going to put this away. And I got the supplies list in the bottom there. Now, I will not, you know what? I will use something. 1 minute. Okay, this I could keep that for another card, right? So keep that away. Now, this was one. Dang. I think, 1 minute. Lolly, lollipop. Lolly, lolly, lolly. Oh, it's lemon lolly. Let me see something there. Just to go with the moon, I'm going to go at 5 3/8. We'll see. 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. Not sure. I just hold on to your thought there. No, I don't think so. 1 minute before I say no. Yes, Night of Navy. You know what? I thought that will, I think it take the night scene away. I think we're going to go directly like this. Okay, so now first thing, we will glue our back frame. Get your ring ready. We will have a little bit of dimensional. And the reason why I like Tombow, you see me, I play with it a little bit. You can move it around. Now we're gonna go, and this is all from the same piece. It looked like you use a lot, but you didn't. Now we're gonna go with this frame. Okay, voila. Now we're gonna go with this one. Yeah, I thought to do just the scenery, and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm gonna bring up a little bit of die cutting here just to, you guys cannot expect always just the one layer, right? See how it just looked blah, right? Okay, this one here, we're gonna raise this one up. So we're gonna glue this one on top. And usually I like to have, when I cut my layers, I just do 1/8 of an inch because I like a very skinny layers to triple stamping. I think it's even more wow. But I decide to use dies, so that's how close. So you don't want to skip any. It looked like it's not much, but see, it's it's a lot of trim there. Okay, now let's bring dimensional. Okay, have a sip, have a sip, have a sip. It's funny, I stopped at the dollar store today to get some foil pan. I wanted something to send to the boys, and I was doing enchilada in a smoker, so I needed some cheap foil pan, and they had glass, I think campaign glass, whatever it was, uh, not glass, it was more plastic, and it was saying, take a sip, and take a sip. And I was thinking, I think I should have that for Create on the Fly. Okay, see, I just, usually I'm not one that add that much, but you know what? Why not? Or you know what? I wanted to have it. You know what? We will do a frame for happy birthday. That's it. I wanted to stamp happy birthday there, but you know what? We're gonna do something else. Voila. Okay, that if you guys don't like that, you're just not a nature person. I think that's it. I think that's very cool. It's very. I just need right now. I hear frogs for some reason. I'm thinking of frogs. I think having a little pond there would be awesome. Okay, we got a happy birthday in that stamp. Let's bring. Oh, this is going to be inside. You know what? I'm not re-inking that. We're going to try it. If it don't work, I'm going to use the other side. I'm going to huff on it again. And we're going to stamp that right there. Voila. See, I didn't, it was sitting there the whole time. And see? So now, of course, I'm going to bring the green at the bottom because I need something to ground my tree. It cannot be in the floating. So this here gonna be inside, and we're gonna have a happy birthday for the card. Now I'm gonna turn this, open this. I kind of like this size for inside. It is 3 3/4 by 5, so you get a bigger border. I like that. Okay, now let's do a birthday. I got I got Scrappy here. 1 minute. Okay, I got some scrap here. Um. Oh, I had something here too. 1 minute. It's when we see the moon. What else it's in the sky when we see a moon? You guys tell me. What is in the sky? When you see a moon, what else you see? Um, in the sky. It's the same than the outside. It's the leftover from the front because I didn't re-ink it. So it was mossy meadow and the trunk early espresso, the marker. So that I stamped this, then left the stamp not washed there, and then I just off on it and see. That's what we got. Yes, the stars, the stars. This is cockeye big time. We will. I brought the stuff to do the stars. I know we sell white ink. I prefer to use, see, I could sell white ink, and instead of selling white ink, I'm sending you at whatever, Walmart. It's just that I think it stay white better. So let me put, I just cut that diagonal. That's my favorite way to do ain't no dies in that. I like to do it this way. I bet some of you would have used the smaller die here, but that would be still too big for that. Or you would have went and used another die. I bet, yeah, Ollie would have went and used another die for sure. Right, Ollie? Okay, so now I got my greeting, and I'm gonna put my greeting. You know what? Right now, I think the greeting is going inside because I don't want to play with. I don't want to. I love it the way it is. Okay, white. This is satin acrylic pink. Okay, and I use. I know I get one. No, let me grab another one. The multi-purpose tool to have in your craft room at all time. It is a toothpick. A toothpick, it's used for many, many things in the craft room. Okay, now, yep, you could have a witch on that. It would be Halloween, absolutely. Then if it would have been a Halloween moon, I would have put more orange in the what you may call it. Yeah. So now I'm gonna go and just see. I just add here and there the ink, and then I tap. I didn't think to tap on the frame, but I think so. It needs some, because you don't want to add more ink every time, because you know you get the North Star, you get all those different stars. Some are brighter, some are lighter. So I think it's better. Oops, this one, it was a shooting star. Don't worry, if your toothpick slide like that, just think it was a shooting star going down pat. Oh my! I think that add even more. I like. Okay, then this you can put in your mouth, chew on it, pick your teeth, whatever you want. No, I'm just gonna wipe it, and it's good for another star. Here we go. So, the more I look at this, you could use blings too, like rhinestone. Some of you would like rhinestone. Um, I like it this way. And that birthday, well, yeah, I think I can put it right here. Okay, let me put two glue dots. Oh, the other one was dimensional. Well, I count it like a drink, right? That's okay. Dimensional are like a drink. And now two glue dots. So you guys cannot say she didn't use no glue dots. And then I just gonna put that in between those two frames there. This one at the bottom, I need a small dimensional, because we get the dimensional on the center frame, so need to go at the bottom and this way. Perfect. If that perfect. So here it is. So what do you think? It's been a long time since I done a triple stamping. I think that was fun. I think that is, see how the moon looked dirty, but I think that's the way it is when it go. The white of the star, it's just completely just plain acrylic paint. Those little tube, they used to be like 95 cents, 96 cents. I bet now they're like $22. No, I bet they're a dollar something. I don't know. I got that. It's been so long. I wish it would be a date on that. But yeah, they're very, very, it's not expensive at all. You get some to like pearl. Um, I use that quite often, and I use to the copper one. This one here, like for wheels, when I like that too, like for vintage. See, you get that copper look to it. I like that too for that. You don't like the star? That's okay. You don't have, that's the beauty about it. You can do with or without. But I'm just thinking when you see the moon, you see some stars. So, but yeah, if some of you don't like it, you don't put it. That's it. And it's no right and wrong when it comes to paper crafting. You just, I mean, if you want to do stamp a dog and put it orange or purple or green, go for it. Or if you get flowers and you want to put them whatever black, well then they look maybe dead, but you can do whatever color you want. That's, or any style. That's the beauty of it. Okay, last week was our shaker cards. See this fun shaker here? And the winner for the shaker card, it's Susan Christopherson. That's a mouthful for me. Chris, Christopher, Christopherson. Christopherson. Yeah. Christopherson. Here we go. Susan, if you get this, if you're live or you watch later, you have to claim it this week, though, the week of June 27th. Because after a while, it would collect too much. So just go at frenchiestamps.com. Right at the top, you're going to see contact me and give me your mailing address. So, talking about this thing here, Wednesday, next Thursday, it's no live because it's the 4th of July. I'm going to be with the neighbor. But the following Thursday, Holly is here tonight. She's going to be here live in this place. We're going to do this class here. I give you a good sneak peek last week. I don't want to move more because they're all in order. So keep up the process. These, I got 3 different fun fold, 3 simple one. It's 12 card in all. Ollie got some fun fold also. Uh, that's going to be the next following Thursday. So next Thursday, no create on the fly. The following Thursday after that, it's no create on the fly, but it's a class. Everybody is welcome to join. We're going to present all the cards. Ollie going to have 6. I'm going to have 6. I'm not, if you ask me how long you're going to be here, I'm going to say bring your portable potty and bring your drink and your snack, because usually it take a long time. No, you don't need a portable potty. And I would say, I don't want to say no time. At least an hour, okay? Mine's are all quick and Ollie too, but Ollie always laugh when I say, we can do that in an hour, because we like to chit chat with you all too. So, so that's going to be July 11th. So July 4, no create on the fly. July 11th is going to be the frame and flower class with Ollie and I live right here, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. That's going to be 5 Pacific Time, 6 Mountain Time, 7 Central Time, and 8 Eastern Time. So that's about it. Mystery stamping. You know what? It's been a long time. I won't promise any for the summer. I got a lot of camping trips coming up. Um, so I'm gonna shoot art for fall to get mystery stamping. Absolutely. So maybe I should at least once Thursday night maybe do a mystery stamping once a month instead of create on the fly. So I know I'm here. So we'll see. Absolutely. I'm glad you remind me of that. Thanks for sharing. So that's about it, my friends. Again, this was the lovely card. See how cool. I think it's way cool. Another thing that instead of the white star that would have looked good, it would have been taking the wink of Stella and flicker it. That would have give that little glitter in the sky. That would have been cool. So anything that I miss, Ollie, about the class? I don't think so, because you get 6 card. I get 6 card. My 6 card, and so I get the sample and the one that I'm going to present, take pretty much the whole shebang pack to do 12 of my cards. And I think all it's almost about the same. So really, you're going to want maybe 2 packs. And that paper, you're going to love it. The paper do the work. Um, really, the only thing I put the supplies list and I don't use dye, only gonna use dye, but really the only thing that you would need, you don't have to buy uh, any special stamps except you're going to need a greeting. The rest, I mean, is going to be some color cardstock and white or vanilla, whatever. The cardstock, and we're going to emboss some of the layers. But even if you don't have a die cut, you don't need a die cut. All those lovely frame, it's already die cut for you. So really, it's one that it's great for the advanced as much as it's perfect for the beginners too. So it's gonna be great. You can do sympathy card with them. You can do birthday card, thinking of you, thank you. It's great for pretty much any occasion. So I hope to see you on the 11th of July, same place, same time, right here. Bye bye for now.